Welcome everyone to part 2 of Throwback Gaming's A Case of Distrust demo. Last time we received a case from a man called Connor Green who hired us, because we're a PI, to help him investigate this threat letter that he got about this new job that he has with a guy named Tiny Paul who works at the Tin Spoon Lounge, which is one of the places we can visit. He started a rum running business because Prohibition is currently taking place in the 1920s, and alcohol is banned across the state. So he's having an illegal alcohol running scheme, and he's trying to make money off it. But he received a threat letter saying that if he didn't stop his business, they would come and get him. So he wants us to investigate so that he can keep making his money and whatnot. So after that, he left, and we went to Southern Coffee to talk to our friend Frankie, talk over what we should do, if we should take the job or not. And while we're there, Green's wife shows up and calls us all kinds of things, saying that we were cheating on her with her husband, and she saw it and whatnot. And it's like, no, lady, that's not the case. And we find out that she's a singer at the Tin Spoon Lounge, which is probably where she met her husband, because they worked there together. And we're trying to investigate these places and figure out about the letter, the threat letter, about the business that Green works at, and about Green himself, to find out if he is if he's telling us the whole truth about the story. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to hopefully wrap this demo up this time. So let's jump in, shall we? So we can either go to the barbershop, which is where Green thinks that Red Stable, who owns this barbershop, is the one who sent the letter. So we're going to go there and talk to him, or we can go to the lounge where Tiny Paul owns, his business partner, or we can go talk to Green's wife. We just talked to his wife. I think we should go to the barbershop first, and then go to the tin shop, and then go there. Actually, let's go to the Spoon Lounge, the Tin Spoon Lounge first, because that's where she works, and that's also, we want to also get information about him. So let's do that. The Tiny Spoon Lounge, the Tin Spoon Lounge was a speakeasy in North Beach run by Tiny Paul, the gangster that Green had been put in with. I've never been there. The mob keeps a tight lip on their houses, but I figured it would be a good place to chase Green's bootlegging story. Go here, yeah. Okay, so another thing. For those who don't know, speakeasy. So back during Prohibition, when the alcohol was illegal, you weren't legally allowed to buy it or sell it anywhere. There used to be these places. They were like, well, they wouldn't be just bars, but there'd be places that would have secret rooms that people would go to, like maybe in the basement or whatever, and people would go in there, and it'd be basically like a bar, and you had to be quiet because if the police found out about it, they'd arrest people and stuff. But basically, it's like a secret bar where people would go and buy alcohol and stuff. Excuse me. I entered a taxi cab driven by an old man with a mustache. Okay. He turned to me with eyes that had a playful glint. Dude, we are not interested. Sorry, he said in a rough voice. This is the end of the demo. I can't take you any further. I didn't know exactly what he meant, but something in his gaze made me understand. Really? Really? I'm so mad. Like, I'm actually mad because, like, I could have just continued the last video. I'm so disappointed. But I was confused because I was like, well, like, I thought the demo would have ended after we left the bar, but no. After I saw the drop downs, like, okay, so maybe we actually get to investigate, but no, we don't. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm sorry, guys, for the very short video, but I liked what I've seen so far, so I probably will end up getting the full game and continuing it so we can find out what's going on. I really like the story and the characters so far, and I want to find out what happens. So, I'll see you next time when we play the full game. Until then, peace out.